When you're listening to a podcast, you likely don't study ads and live reads like weirdos like me. But if you're a brand, it's good to know the differences between each and understand the potential benefits of investing in one or the other. A podcast ad is just like a radio ad. It's when the podcast content stops, a different voice comes on, and an ad plays. Usually serves as a break in between two podcast segments. Just like a radio ad, but in a podcast. A live read is also a paid placement in a podcast, and it's also a form of an ad. But unlike a traditional podcast ad, a live read is read by the podcast host. This provides two benefits that traditional ads don't. One, it integrates better into the podcast content because a host can just be talking about normal content a listener is engaged with, and then boom, start going right into your ad. It's also effective because you can integrate things like personal sponsorships and endorsements. A podcast host has already built credibility with their audience, so what better to leverage that credibility and have them sponsor your product or service? If you'd like to discuss more about the difference between a podcast ad and a live read, and help brainstorm what might be best for your brand's podcast advertising, please reach out today. Be happy to have a free conversation.